Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Betty Mweni, and if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new video. So in today's video we're going to do what I eat for dinner in 5 days, and I hope you will enjoy. And again, if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each time we upload a new video. So our first meal is going to be rice and potatoes, which is self-explanatory. We are going to see everything. So now for our rice, we have onions, we have tomatoes. This is ginger and turmeric. I just wanted turmeric for color, to add color. Then we have our potatoes. You've seen me peel them. Then we have rice. This is rice. This is like a cup and a half of rice. Then I'm going to add Royco cubes, like 2 cubes. I hope those are not too many. 2 cubes. So those are the ingredients we have. So let's go in, prepare everything, then now start cooking. I had used the pan earlier on to cook some roasted potatoes. That's why it's not clean, and we are not wasting cooking oil this time around. Things are too expensive. So I'm going to use the same exact pan. I think the whole video I'm using he pan. And excuse me, I think you'll see the one outfit because this is what I have been wearing as my pajamas, like for the whole week. Let me just say that. realized that I have some spots on some parts of my hands. We'll talk about this someday when I'll be comfortable with it. So mtanizoea nikikuwa hivyo. So yeah, the next thing I added was Reiko cube. I think this was self-explanatory. Looked nice. Ended up making a guacamole, and this was delicious. I loved this one. So the second day we were cooking omena. Our ingredients were omena. We had that is Reiko cubes. I use Reiko cubes in almost every meal I'm cooking. I use 2 or 1 depending on the amount. Then we have the this was turmeric, then 2 onions and tomatoes, then milk. I use milk. Then our greens for the day were sukuma wiki or kales. So using the same pan. I love cooking with this pan. It makes cooking way easy, and I love it. I really love it. So for the omena, the first thing I do is I make sure that it's very clean. Then I boil it for like, let's say, a minute. That is, I'm giving you my way of cooking omena. I boil it for like a minute. You're going to see that in this video. And after boiling, I drain the water. Then I rinse with cold water. I don't know whether it's allowed. Then I rinse with cold water. Then after that, I make sure that it's very oh my god, it's very clean. So when the omena is boiling, I cut the onions and the tomatoes and make sure that everything is okay. And by the way, I forgot to mention that I used lemon. Lemon reduces the flavor and the kaukali ka omena. That's it. And for omena, one thing I can say is use a lot of onions. I had forgotten that I had some coriander somewhere, so that's me adding coriander. After washing the omena now, after frying the onions, I now add the omena and fry the omena for quite some time for it to dry kabisa, which it still has some water. So you have to fry it ikauke kabisa, and for the onion flavor to get in the omena. Used very low heat in this video, and nimewambia you'll get used to seeing these spots. I know most of you have realized that I have some spots on some parts of my body. So now at this point is when now I add the lemon. This is where I add lemon when I'm cooking omena, and I've said that lemon helps reduce the smell, the bitterness. Not unless you love omena na hiyo smell yake, you're good to go. But the omena, in case omena ikue kali, this reduces that kaukali in omena. So after that, now we add the tomatoes. I used a lot. I used 2, but it was a lot for this omena. Secret ya omena ni tumia kitunguu mingi, tumia nyanya mingi. Makes it look good, makes it look delicious. So yeah, we add the tomatoes, then we tunafunika for the tomatoes to cook, if that's the right word to use. So now at this point, I'm now going to add in the Reiko cubes. I've told you that I use Reiko cubes in almost all my meals. So I added the 2 Reiko cubes I had shown you as my ingredients tukianza kupika. Then I'll also add the turmeric. Turmeric is very good health-wise, yes, and also for color. Now we go in to cook sukuma wiki omena ikiiva. At this point, the tomatoes have cooked and everything looks good. So now na mix kila kitu. I think everyone in here understands Swahili, but anyway, I mix up everything. So now at this point, after everything is mixed up, I now add milk. Added like half of the cup of the milk. So I add milk. You can even use cream, kama uko na cream. You can also use what is it called? The coconut cream, it's also good when it comes to omena. Milk makes it look so thick, makes it look so good, makes it also taste nice. So that's how omena looks like. Look, just look at that. The turmeric did its wonders, and also the milk. And this omena was delicious, honestly. As in, it was not bitter because we used lemon. Another thing, if you are someone who uses pili, you can as well use pili. So now we adding dania, then we serve. We had omena, sukuma wiki, and ugali in this day. It was delicious. So day 3 was chapati and beans. So for the ingredients of the day, we had onions, tomatoes, ginger, 2 Royco cubes, kama kawaida, and turmeric. I'm so much used to turmeric. Then the beans. I buy my beans kama zimechemshwa. So that's me. Then the chapati. Oh my god, what's wrong with me today? Then the chapati. So now I make sure that the dough is made like 2 hours earlier before I make my chapati. So that's me. Like 2 hours earlier, ikae. If you have a fridge, unfortunately, right now I don't have a fridge, but I'm looking forward to getting one. You can unaweza yeka kwa fridge. That's one thing I do with chapati, but my house is a bit cold, so that still works. The same old way, onions, tomatoes, then beans, then Royco cubes. Look at that, looks good. This one took very short time to cook. I didn't want to vlog everything because cooking beans is way self-explanatory, let me just say that. So now we go in with the chapati. This day I made sure that the beans were cooked a bit earlier, ndio chapati ipikwe baadaye. That's me. So we're making chapati, tafadhali msicount, don't count how many we made this day. And the reason why I never cook chapati in between the week, but Simply Faiza was around on these days, so we had to cook chapati. We had to treat her with chapati anyway. One thing which I'll make sure that I treat someone who comes to my place, nitakupikia chapati, nothing else. I'll cook chapati for you. So within no time, you can see there are 3 plates, so I was not alone anyway. So we now serve the beans and the chapati, and I hope they all enjoyed. I hope they enjoyed eating the beans and chapati. For day 4, I didn't cook, honestly. I was so tired. It's a part of the week which I'm so tired. So I just ordered in chips masala, had that for dinner, and slept. The 5th day, the icing of the cake. I love this day because I was so happy and so excited because I had bought a jiko and I wanted to use it. So the first thing was going to the market and buying minji, because it was minji and chapati. Na hii yenye itadondola. Hii haijadondola, siwezi pata ya 100. Let me give you a tip, guys. Buying this minji, which is not from the pods, they are called pods if I'm not wrong, okay, nitaziweka ni mingi kushinda the ones zenye zimedondolewa already, so I prefer you buy these ones. Kama uko na time ya kuzidondoa, just buy these ones, go remove them from the pods yourself and compare with the ones zenye they are from the market. These ones will be too many compared to those ones. So that was me, I had to do that. Nimewambia you will see this spot so many times in this video. So I was done. Then now I've had this jiko for the past, like, is it 4 days? I don't know how many days. Na sijafungua bado, was still here. So we're now launching this one, and I'm so excited. I don't know why. I feel like this part of adulthood, I'm so proud of myself. Like, really, are you buying a jiko, Betty? But anyway, okay. So another thing, where jiko ilisumbua kuwasha, took like 30 minutes, used like 3/4 of the matchbox. But next time I'm buying paraffin, which I think will make work way easier. So after the struggle, minji yetu iko kwa jiko. I can look at that. Looks, I was so happy and so proud of myself for buying the jiko. And one thing I know is jiko nayo, it will save your gas. That's one thing I know. So the minji was supposed to be cooked with waru. Enyewe mimi kama ni Mkikuyu and I don't know that. That's what people tell me, but I love waru. I love cooking potatoes. I love potatoes so much. So I had to peel some potatoes to add to the minji, and I boil minji, then add the potatoes. Yeah, the potatoes, they boil a little bit because staki ziive sana zikae ugali. You understand? So now I prepare everything for cooking minji. Don't forget, we are cooking chapati and minji. So at this point, I had already made the dough, ya chapati. So it's somewhere just relaxing. Inangoja your time. There we go. So now this, like, after, let's see, was it 2 hours? That is me, I know. That's how I cook chapati. And I assure you the dough is soft. Okay, cut, and does not even give you hard time. So that was it. Then when I was done with this, I went straight to now dealing with minji. Kukaranga, I used gas. I used my cooker because jiko nayo ilikuwa inapika chapo. I had help this day. I was not alone. I had help this day. Didn't cook alone. So there we go. We're frying the onions, then tomatoes, some old way, then Royco cubes kama kawaida. Never leave Royco cubes when I'm cooking. Then I think at this point I didn't add turmeric. I'm not so sure, but I didn't add turmeric in this minji. I usually like the taste of the minji. I don't like adding so many ingredients when it comes to minji. But I added ginger. Yeah, I'll have to add ginger and garlic in almost all my meals. Only that I was so lazy to buy garlic. Forgot to buy garlic when I was in the market, so I was so lazy, didn't get one. So leo tunapika bila garlic. But I think in all these meals nimepika bila garlic, which is so wrong in this house because we're supposed to have garlic and ginger in all the meals. Yeah. So now minji yetu tumetoa kwa jiko. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself. I'll keep on saying that. So at this point, you're going to put the pan ya chapo. Excuse my pan, looks a little bit old. We are upgrading. Buying sufurias, that is the next project. And pans. I'm going to make some good videos. Hizi zimezeka, but we'll have to buy new ones. When the tomatoes were getting cooked, chapati ya kwanza imewekwa kwa jiko. Tunarudi kwa mboga tena. We were cooking so many things this day at the same time, but because I was using the gas and the jiko. So now I've added my minji and my potatoes, and I'll let them cook for some time for the flavor, as in ipate flavor ya kitunguu na nyanya and the cubes. At this point also I added my 2 Royco cubes. Yeah, so if you have, maybe you have a different way of cooking minji and your potatoes, this is my way. And if you don't have any way of cooking it, you can actually try my way. Delicious, I promise you. Tastes so good. This was our setup ya kupika chapati. This was the setup. Had cooked like 2, so I just had to show you setup yenye tuko nayo ya kupika chapati at this point. I enjoyed, honestly, I enjoyed cooking chapati with jiko. And one thing I realized is that chakula ya jiko na chakula ya gas tastes totally different. Totally different. Another thing I love jiko is because my chapati iliva hadi huku mwisho kwa kona. Zinaitwa kona ama zinaitwaje? As in chapati iliva evenly. You'll just see that. You'll just see my chapati iliva evenly. Compared to when you're cooking with gas. When you're cooking with gas, moto iko tu hapa katikati ya pan. It's so hard. Chapati, it takes time. Chapati ive kabisa huku kando. So with jiko, the pan is everywhere and the heat is distributed around pan yote. So you cooking, chapati will kuiva evenly. Hapo kizungu imepotea, but anyway, it's okay. Please tell me which was your best meal among the 5, and if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new video. So thank you very much for watching till the end, and see you in my next video. Bye.